Hello, Gaz Williams here, and look what I've got here. This is the new Behringer DeepMind 12 desktop. Now this has only just been announced and I'm very fortunate to have an early model of one, and just playing around with it, it is a really nice format. I like the format because it's arranged in the two sort of layers rather than spread across the keyboard, so I find it really convenient to get around. Now I should mention it is identical functionality wise to the DeepMind 12 keyboard. It's just purely the form factor that's changed, and obviously the keyboard and mod wheels aren't there. But I think a lot of people will find that sort of okay because they'll have that stuff covered. I'm actually using it here with the Arturia Keystep, which is actually very well matched for it because it's got aftertouch, and the DeepMind 12 responds to the aftertouch, and this sequencer works really nicely too. One of the very cool things with the DeepMind, same as a keyboard, but is that within the mod matrix, the effects, which are digital, I mean this is an analog synth, but the effects are digital. The effects, when you enable effects, then the parameters of the effects become destinations within the mod matrix, meaning we can assign synthesizer controls to adjust parameter settings of the effects, which are really, really useful. So let's just do that now. So what I'll do is, with the source, I'll say mod wheel, and then let's put a little bit of that on, and then let's jump right to the end. And if we see here now, effects one and effects, however many effects you put on there, really, all of the parameters will become available. Let's have a look. What can we do here? Effects 2. Let's see. There's all these different parameters you could modify. Effects 2 drive. That sounds cool. So now I'll come back to my Arturia Keystep. Yeah. Put some drive on it. But, you know, I could assign LFOs or envelopes around the back. We can see actually it's the same amount of connectivity that the keyboard version has got. Power. There's a fan there. The fan can be controlled. I mean, I haven't really heard it much. When you first power it on, you'll hear it spin up, but it's there to keep those voice cards cool. Outputs, just a stereo pair, but they are servo sensing, so they will switch to balanced if you put balance jacks in there. Headphone output, sustain, pedal CV, so we can have a little bit of CV control. MIDI in, out, and USB through. Always good to see that there on DIN plugs. And USB. USB is for MIDI over USB, but also if you want to connect the editor directly via the USB, but it does actually have Wi-Fi built in too, so you can connect it that way. There is an app on the iPad as well. That's really cool. So there we have it, the Behringer DeepMind 12 desktop. I'm Gaz Williams. Catch you soon.